Hello everyone and welcome back to CraftersMC Skyblock. This is episode 15 and well, we've done a lot in the past 14 episodes. From getting some of the most overpowered weapons and armor in this game to redoing our entire Skyblock island and everything in between, it has been a ton of fun. But there is one thing that we've done every single episode that we have not yet completed, and that is maxing out all of our minions. We do have one or two maxed minions, but there are 36 different types of minions in this game, 37 if you include the Revenant minion. So we're gonna be upgrading most, if not all, of the minions in today's episode. I also want to try and craft a new weapon before the end of this episode as well. I've seen it in use before and it looks really fun to use, but we'll get to that later on in the episode. For right now, it's actually day 91 in winter, which means if we head over to the village center, we should be able to collect the 112th Skyblock year cake, and there's nothing really special about this cake, but I actually just learned that the baker girl sells an item that we can buy, and this is gonna be really useful to have. It is called the New Year's Cake Bag, and it is 250,000 coins to buy, but we should have enough money if we check the bank. Oh yeah, we're good. We still have 1.8 million coins in the bank, so we can go ahead and buy this New Year's Cake Bag. And other than it being really shiny, it actually has the ability to hold New Year's cakes, and with each unique cake that we have in the bag, it grants us +1 health. And that might not sound like much, and it really isn't. +1 health for just some cake really isn't that useful, but not only does it finally give us a place to put all of our cakes because we've been kind of running out of room, it also acts as an accessory, which means we can reforge it. And if you don't remember last episode, we actually reforged all of our accessories to like hurtful and itchy, and that gives us a bunch more crit damage, which is really useful with this massive armor because more crit damage equals more health. So if we reforge the cake bag to itchy as well, that will give us even more health. And I do have to say, it is actually kind of nice to finally have some room on our trophy board, although we don't really have any more trophies at the moment, but we will soon get it filled up again. Now let's get started maxing out some minions. So for the last couple of months, we've just had all of these ore minions running like forever, so I think we should start here. We literally have a double chest full of enchanted ores, so we should hopefully get at least somewhat close to being able to max out most of these. But I guess we can get to upgrading. We're going to be starting with our iron minion. So that is Iron Minion level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and this is gonna be pretty much all of our enchanted iron, but that is Iron Minion level 10. Oh, and to max it out, we need 8 enchanted iron blocks. We're currently at 5, so we're actually pretty close. So I think if we just keep letting this minion run, we should be able to get it before the end of this episode. Next up is redstone, and I actually haven't looked in their inventory for a while. Another 5 enchanted redstone blocks. I guess we'll take that. Oh, redstone level 14. We're actually getting so close to finally maxing out the redstone collection. I think it goes up to 16. Okay, so that's redstone minion level 7, level 8, and for level 9 we need 8 stacks of enchanted redstone dust. We aren't anywhere close just because all of our enchanted redstone dust has turned into enchanted redstone blocks, but I think if we swap out the super compactor for just a normal compactor, we should be able to get enough redstone pretty quickly. Actually, looking on the auction house, enchanted redstone is like 35 to 40,000 coins per stack, so I think we'll probably buy a couple of these. And 200,000 coins later, that's another 5 stacks of enchanted redstone dust, so we're a lot closer now. Up next, we can look at our lapis minion, and we don't really have too much lapis, although 11 enchanted lapis blocks is pretty good, so we can upgrade it to level 9, but level 10 is 16 enchanted lapis blocks, and I'm guessing level 11 is probably 32, so that is a lot of lapis. Okay, I know we're already spending a pretty decent amount of money in this episode, but looking at the auctions for lapis, there is 7 enchanted lapis blocks going for 380,000 coins, when 1 lapis block is usually 100,000 coins, so this is actually a really good deal that I don't think we can pass up. Still nowhere close to being able to get lapis minion level 10, but at least we're a little closer, and we'll let this minion keep running. Now we have way too much enchanted coal, so I think next up we should try and go for our coal minion. That is level 8, level 9, level 10, and we are decently close to being able to max out this minion. We need 8 enchanted coal blocks, and we're currently at 6, so we need 2 more, and with how fast both of our coal minions are, that really shouldn't take too much time. We can now turn our attention to the gold minion, where we have a pretty decent amount of enchanted gold. We're currently at gold minion level 6, so we can start upgrading this, I guess. That was gold minion level 7, and then we can do level 8 as well. Oh yes, and we also just unlocked our 16th minion slot on our island, so we can place in another minion. We'll do that in a second, but we can also do gold minion level 9. Now we have 2 more ore minions left. The first one is our diamond minion. We already have him up to level 8, and we have a ton of diamonds, so hopefully, I'm hoping that we can max out this minion. So that is level 9, level 10, and with 8 enchanted diamond blocks, we can max out our diamond minion. Now the last ore minion is the emerald minion, but we currently only have 23 enchanted emeralds, so I think we're just gonna let this guy run for a little bit and hopefully get a bunch of emeralds from him. Actually, we can upgrade this guy for 8 stacks of emeralds, so I guess that's good. And then we can go to level 5 as well. Now before we move on, I have already spent way too much money in this episode, and we're probably gonna spend more, so we need a way to get a bunch of coins in this episode. And I think we're gonna start by selling all of our enchanted diamonds because we really don't need them anymore as we've maxed out our diamond minion. Now, ignoring the egg in our auction that's worth over 2 million coins, this happened in a live stream and I really don't know what to do with this money. We should be able to sell a bunch of these diamonds. I also completely forgot, but I guess our cobblestone minions also count as ore minions, and we're currently only at 4 stacks of enchanted cobblestone because I've kind of spent all of our enchanted cobblestone on super compactors. But I guess we can upgrade this guy to level 9 at least. Actually, we only need like 2.5 more stacks of enchanted cobblestone to upgrade that minion to level 10, so we might as well go and mine up all of that cobblestone quickly. Well, it's been a couple of hours and I think we got a little bit more cobblestone than we needed. I got a little carried away, but honestly it's a good thing because this is much more cobblestone than we should need. So that is level 10, and with 8 stacks of enchanted cobblestone, that is our cobblestone minion maxed out. Now it is the spring season, which is a great time to work on our animal minions, because if we head into the fertile valley, there is a lot of different animals we can kill, and I think animal minions are one of the minions we haven't really worked on much. I think we've upgraded all of them to like level 3 and that's been about it. So I think if we spend some time just killing a bunch of these, we should be able to level up a lot of these minions pretty quickly. Alright, we should now have enough to upgrade our sheep minion to level 4, as well as our pig minion, our cow minion, and our chicken minion. We should also be able to upgrade our emerald minion to level 6 now, and with another hour of grinding, we should be able to upgrade these minions to level 5, so that's sheep minion level 5, pig level 5, chicken 5, and cow minion level 5. I do have to admit that these animal minions are taking a little bit longer than I expected. It actually takes a while to get all of the meats we need, but we have finally unlocked all of the enchanted recipes for them, so I guess that's at least good. Also, if we check our auction, it looks like most of the diamonds and I think, yeah, most of the cobblestone sold as well, which is amazing. That's another 1 million coins in the bank. Now, as we let all of our minions keep working, we're actually gonna head down into the deep caverns because next up we're gonna work on our mob minions. And we're gonna start out in the slimy valley, mostly because if we check our collections, we barely have any slime balls collected, and there's actually a weapon that goes along with the slime collection that I do want to craft before the end of this episode. But first we have to unlock it, which means killing a bunch of slime, and I guess while we're down here we'll also mine a bunch of emeralds because we desperately need those as well. Many slime balls have been collected, so we can go and throw down our slime minion to start getting even more slimes, and we can also upgrade this guy to slime minion level 5. But yeah, we still have a lot more resources to collect, so let's get back to it. And after killing way too many slime, we should be able to head back to our island. We're currently at almost a stack and a half of enchanted slime balls, so we should be able to upgrade this guy a couple of times. We're at level 5, so that's slime minion level 6, and level 7. We'll get back to our slime minion in a bit, but for right now I'm a little tired of just killing slime, so we'll work on some other minions. I was able to place down a bone minion and it looks like his inventory is full. It's currently only skeleton minion level 2, so we can upgrade this guy a couple of times. That's level 3, level 4, and level 5. Our creeper minion has also been working for quite a while, and it was actually able to give us a good 2.5 stacks of enchanted gunpowder, and we got up to gunpowder level 8 as well. So we can upgrade this one to level 6, level 7, and level 8. Which means we also just unlocked our 17th minion slot on our island, so I guess we can place down another minion. I think we're gonna use it for our magma minion because it's currently only level 2 and magma cream is really difficult to get, so it'll be really good if we have this guy running a bunch. And then I was also able to mine 50 enchanted emeralds, and I think our emerald minion has also been working a lot, so we should be able to upgrade this guy to emerald minion level 7. And then if we check our animal minions, we should be able to upgrade all of these guys once more as well. I think it's also a great time to check on our ore minions and see if any of these guys have enough resources to upgrade them again. Oh, okay, we have 8 enchanted coal blocks, which is enough to upgrade our coal minion again. And we're half a stack of enchanted redstone dust off to being able to upgrade our redstone minion again. So honestly, I think we'll just buy like a stack of enchanted redstone from the auction house. Let's start with our coal minion, which is currently level 10. So upgrading it one more time gives us a maxed out coal minion. Then we can upgrade our redstone minion to level 9. Oh, we're currently 3 enchanted redstone blocks away from maxing out our redstone minion as well, so we might as well just spend some extra money and buy some enchanted redstone blocks from the auction house. Again, redstone is like really cheap for some reason. 80,000 for an enchanted redstone block is very nice. So with like 200,000 coins spent, there is our maxed out redstone minion as well. That is 2 more maxed minions added to the collection. We're now at 6 out of 36 collected, and I think we're gonna replace them with another iron minion to get some more iron, and then we can set up both a spider minion and a cave spider minion up in our spider dropper to start getting a bunch of string and spider eyes so that we can upgrade both of these guys. We haven't actually used the spider dropper in quite some time, so if you forget how it works, it actually makes both of these spider minions twice as efficient. It does only work when we're actually on our island though, so we might AFK here for a little bit, and I guess we can keep grinding slime and some other materials. Alright, so some AFKing later, we've let all of our minions work for a little bit, and I also spent a bunch of time mining up some cobblestone to sell in the auction house. 8 stacks of cobblestone at like 40,000 each should hopefully give us a bunch of money if they all sell. While we let all of our minions keep working, we can actually work on even more minions because there is still a lot to do. Our zombie minion is currently level 6, and we have like more rotten flesh than I know what to do with. Like, this is actually kind of insane. So this will be a great place to start at. This is probably still gonna take us like a lot of enchanted rotten flesh to upgrade this guy, but it should be fine. We can upgrade him to zombie minion level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10. Oh, actually, that didn't take as much rotten flesh as I expected. I thought we were gonna have to like spend a zombie heart or something to upgrade this guy, but it's just 8 stacks of enchanted rotten flesh. So that is our zombie minion fully maxed out. Up next, we can work on some of our farming minions. These guys should be pretty easy to max out, mostly because we have gigantic farms for each of these, and it really does not take that much time to farm. We probably should start off by planting some more carrots and wheat, as we don't really have much of that in this farm, but it shouldn't take us too much time. And with some wheat and carrots growing, I think we're gonna go for cocoa beans first, just because our cocoa bean minion is level 10. To upgrade this guy to max, we will need 8 enchanted cookies, so this is probably still gonna take us a pretty decent amount of time. And I really underestimated how much time that would take, but we should now be able to craft up 8 enchanted cookies, and we can finally completely max out our cocoa bean minion. If we check all of our auctions as well, I think all of our cobblestone has sold, so this is gonna be a bunch more money as well. An extra 300,000 coins is always nice to have, and I also mined up another 4 stacks of enchanted cobblestone that we can also throw on the auction house again. Oh, okay, I might actually wait a little bit because the price of cobblestone is really down right now, and I usually want to sell it for like 40,000, so yeah, I think we'll wait. We'll get back to upgrading our farming minions in a second, but I also placed down a couple of new minions. So we have our obsidian minion here, who is giving us a pretty good amount of obsidian, which we can use to upgrade this minion to level 4, level 5, 6, and 7. I also placed down a mushroom minion, and it looks like their inventory is full, so we can pick up all of these mushrooms, and we should hopefully be able to upgrade this minion to level 4. If we check back up on our mob minions, our skeleton minion should have a bunch of enchanted bones, which means we can upgrade it to skeleton minion level 6. and level 7. I also went and gathered a bunch of magma cream with the help of our magma cube minion, so we should be able to upgrade him to level 3, level 4, and level 5. And I also just went and gathered up all of our iron from our iron minions, and I think we finally have enough to craft another enchanted iron block. Yes, we do, and that means we now have 7 out of the 8 iron blocks that we need, and I think we're honestly just gonna buy the last one from the auction house because hopefully it shouldn't be too expensive. Okay, 200,000 for one is pretty expensive, but I mean, it's gonna save us a lot of time, so I guess we buy it. And that is our iron minion finally maxed out, which means we now have 9 maxed out minions. It's honestly kind of cool to see all of them in a chest together. And now that we don't need iron minions anymore, we have 2 extra minion slots, plus we just unlocked our 18th minion slot from upgrading all of these guys. So I think we're gonna place down 2 ice minions because we haven't even started to grind ice yet. And then we can place down our emerald minion again because we still do need a bunch of emeralds. And actually we might just take a quick detour from doing our farming minions because it is still winter. So if we grab our silk touch pickaxe and head over to the village, all of the rivers should be ice, which means we can get a bunch of ice really quickly. And this should hopefully speed up the ice gathering process. Winter is now over and we got a couple stacks of enchanted ice, so we should be able to upgrade this guy once or twice. So that is ice minion level 8 and level 9. We can now go back to working on our farming minions, so we need a lot of potatoes, carrots, wheat, and sugarcane, so I guess we'll just spend a bunch of time harvesting all of these. Okay, so we got a bunch of farming in and we now have a bunch of wheat, sugar, potatoes, and carrots. So we can at least start to upgrade some of these minions. That is wheat minion level 8 and 9. We can also do sugarcane level 9, as well as potato level 8, level 9. And then for our carrot minion, we actually need enchanted golden carrots, which I don't think we've actually ever crafted before. Oh wow, okay, that's a little expensive. 2 stacks of enchanted carrots and half a stack of golden carrots for just 1. Wow, okay. I guess we can start by getting some extra carrots. And then if we grab some gold, we can turn them into golden nuggets, which then can be turned into golden carrots. And it looks like we're currently only able to make 4 enchanted golden carrots, so we're halfway there, but we still need a lot more enchanted carrots, as well as a bunch more potatoes, sugar, and wheat. So I guess let's get back to farming. And after a lot of farming, we should be able to upgrade our wheat minion to level 10, as well as our sugarcane minion, our potato minion, and if we craft another 4 enchanted golden carrot, we can also upgrade our carrot minion to level 10 as well. Now, unfortunately, to max out most of these minions, we do need like a bunch of enchanted items. Like 16 enchanted sugarcane is so much. So I don't think we will be able to max out most of these before the end of this episode, but we do actually have enough hay bales to max upgrade our wheat minion. Now we can check back on some of our other minions. We should have enough items now to upgrade all of our animal minions again. We also just unlocked the enchanted leather crafting recipe, so we can finally clear out this chest a little bit more. And for some reason the chicken minion costs a lot less to upgrade. I don't know if it's because chicken is a lot more difficult to get, but it costs 64 enchanted raw chicken to get to level 8, and we're 4 enchanted raw chicken off, so I think we're gonna go and get that really quickly. And that is chicken minion level 8. Now, although we have already done a bunch of grinding in this episode, we've gotten like 4 more new minion slots and maxed out a ton of minions. We should probably get back to focusing on the main objective, which is getting this weapon. And I've done a little bit more research, and honestly, this weapon isn't gonna be that overpowered, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to use. So if we head into slime ball collections and go down to slime ball level 9, at 50,000 slime balls collected, we unlock the tuber staff recipe. And other than it looking pretty cool and also having a pretty cool name, it has the ability to summon a baby slime sheep. And when you spawn in this baby sheep, it will immediately run to the closest target and just explode. So I think this is going to be pretty fun to use. It also does almost 300 damage, so it's actually going to be pretty useful. But it does cost 25 mana every time you summon in a sheep, and we'll probably want to summon in multiple at a time, so we're going to need a ton ton of mana with this. And this is where the magma cream collection comes in. At magma cream level 8, we unlock the magma armor. It gives an okay amount of health and defense, but with a full set bonus, it gives the absorption upgrade, which grants +1 health and +2 intelligence per 10 magma cube kills, with the max intelligence of 400, so that's like a lot of mana. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a really fun combo to use, but we first actually have to unlock both of the crafting recipes. I've let our slime minion run a ton, and it has a really good amount of enchanted slime balls, and if we pick this all up, we do get to slime ball level 8, but not quite level 9. Okay, yeah, we're still another 10,000 slime balls away. And then magma cream is a lot more difficult to get, so I've actually set up 3 magma cube minions here. 2 of them are only level 1, but it still gives an okay amount of enchanted magma cream. And then we also have our level 5 magma cube minion, who has a very good amount of enchanted magma cream. So yeah, we haven't quite unlocked either of the recipes. Again, we need 10,000 slime balls, and I think we're about 7,000 magma cream off from getting the magma cube armor. So we'll let all of these minions keep working, and I think we're actually gonna take a break from grinding for a little bit to do a little bit of island building. We haven't really built much since we actually created these islands, so I think we can add a couple more details. First off, the access to our mob dropper is just a hole in this island here, and it doesn't really look very good. It's also like very dark in here, so I think if we had like a cave going up to the chests with some lights, I think that would be really cool. So we can grab some stone as well as a couple of ores that would be nice to decorate with. And then I think for the entrance, we can widen it a little bit and then maybe extend it out as well. All right, yeah, I actually really like how this is looking so far. So we enter here, and then I guess there'll be like a cave that goes all the way up here, although it's kind of hard to get up to at the moment. But yeah, and then it'll go right into our storage area. Okay, so it is looking a little plain right now because we haven't done any texturing, but it is mostly done. So we can head up the cave like this. It's pretty nice to walk up, and then we come into the storage room. And with some ores and cobblestone, this is looking really cool. So we're gonna do something else that we've needed to do for quite some time, and that is organize all of these chests in our storage area. Most of these chests are very disorganized, so I think it's finally time to organize them again and hopefully label a couple of them just so it's a little easier to navigate. Well, that took way too much time, but everything should now be nicely organized, so we should be able to find things a lot faster. Also, I completely forgot, but we also have our mushroom minion here who has been working for a little bit, and they don't really produce that many mushrooms. I think it's just like hard to get mushrooms. But if we pick up the ones that this minion has generated and check our collections, we should be close to the next mushroom level. Yeah, we're 1,000 mushrooms off from mushroom level 7, where we unlock another accessory recipe. That is mushroom level 7, so we can head back to our island. We can then craft this new accessory. We can reforge it to hurtful, which we actually just got on the first try. That's awesome. And then we can use the rest of the enchanted mushrooms to upgrade the mushroom minion to level 5 and 6. We're also only 3 more upgrades away from getting our 19th minion slot, so I think we're actually going to upgrade our spider minions a couple of times. We can start by crafting all of this string into enchanted string. Then we can upgrade our spider minion to level 8 and 9. And then our cave spider minion to level 5 and level 6. That is now our 19th minion slot, and we need to upgrade 50 more minions before we get the 20th one, which is actually kind of insane. It used to be only 25. So as much as I wanted to get to 20 minion slots in this episode, I don't think that's gonna happen. At least for our 19th minion slot, we can place down our redstone minion again to get a bunch more redstone. Now we are starting to run out of time for this episode, so I do think we have to spend some time just grinding some slime and some magma cream. So I guess it's back into the deep caverns as we grind a bunch of slime. And after a little bit of grinding and a little bit of waiting, if we take out all of the slime from our slime minion, we should be at slime ball level 9, which means we have the tuber staff recipe now unlocked. And if we pick up all of the magma cream from our magma cube minions, we are now at magma cream level 8 as well, which unlocks the full magma armor. Now we first need to get all of the items to craft both of these recipes. If we check the tuber staff recipe, we need 2 sticks and 8 enchanted slime blocks. To make 1 enchanted slime block, we do need 2.5 stacks of enchanted slime balls, which we are nowhere close. We can currently craft about 1.5, so I think we're gonna have to buy the rest on the auction house. Yeah, this is probably gonna be pretty expensive. Fortunately, we have been saving up this entire episode, so we still have 2.5 million coins in the bank. Oh wait, this 900,000 one is a bid. I mean, we might as well bid on it. There's only 5 hours left, so I mean, we could get it. And then we can buy another 2 for 500,000 coins. And then I think if we get that auction, we just need 1 more. And then I just use the rest of our slime balls to craft another enchanted slime block. So we now have 4. And then the other 4 I will hopefully win at the auction house. And for enchanted magma cream, we already have a pretty decent amount. I think we have like 3 stacks. But to craft a full set of magma armor, we need 4.5 stacks. So we need about another stack and a half of enchanted magma cream. But fortunately, if we look at the auction house, enchanted magma cream is nowhere near as expensive as slime balls, and that should be all of the enchanted magma cream we need.
5 hours later.
And if we check our auctions, it should be over now, and it looks like we did win, which is amazing. Also, for some reason, we won a bid on an enchanted lapis block. I don't quite remember buying this, but I guess we have it now. I think it was actually to upgrade our lapis minion, but we don't quite have enough lapis to actually upgrade this guy again, so yeah, I don't think that's happening. Oh wait, never mind. I just checked our lapis supply, and it looks like we should just have enough if we pick up the lapis from this minion. Yeah, we should now have 16 enchanted lapis blocks, so we can upgrade this lapis minion to level 10, and that's now only 48 more minion upgrades to get to minion slot level 20. We're so close, guys. But yeah, with that distraction out of the way, we can grab a couple of sticks, and we should be able to craft ourselves the tuber staff. Now, we haven't reforged or enchanted this item yet, and the armor set we're wearing now doesn't give a bunch of mana, but I think if we head down into the deep caverns, we can at least test this. So obviously, it's not going to do too much damage by just using it as like a sword. It does, yeah, like 120 or like 200 damage, but I'm pretty sure if we right-click it, a baby sheep should spawn. Yeah, there it goes. And where is it going? It's trying to find an enemy. Yes, there it goes, and it just blows up. That's so cool. Okay, when we have like a ton of mana, this is gonna look so funny. I didn't even realize, but throughout this episode, we've gotten to over 200 experience levels, which I think is the most we've ever had, so we can enchant this a little bit as well. And then to actually get a bunch of mana, we can craft up this magma armor. And then we have like a stack of enchanted magma cream left over. I think I bought a little bit too much, but it's fine. We can use it to upgrade our magma cube minion to level 6 and level 7. And then we can throw protection 5 and growth 5 on all of this armor. And then we can head over to the blacksmith where we need to reforge all of this armor to wise armor. Now we can take off our revenant armor and put on this magma armor. Obviously this isn't going to be our main set of armor because it probably isn't gonna give us a lot of health. Okay, yeah, there we go. Over 500 intelligence. We're gonna be able to spawn in so many slime sheep, and we also have a pretty decent amount of health, actually. Now, I don't know when this set of armor and this item is gonna be that much use to us. I kind of just really wanted to get it because of how cool it is. So I guess we can just start spamming this a bunch and spawning in a ton of slime sheep, and they should just go to the nearest target and explode immediately. So I guess it can work this way, but it's probably just easier to kill the wolves by ourselves. I do have to say though, this is like a ton of fun to use. Like if we just start spamming them, there's just like a ton of baby slime sheep. They just kind of like disperse and run everywhere. It's so fun to watch. So yeah, probably not an item we're gonna use a lot, but I've wanted to get this for quite some time and I'm so glad we did. And I think that's actually a great place to end off. We got like 10 maxed out minions in this episode, which is really good. We can also now place 19 minions on this island, which is gonna help our production levels a bunch. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you all did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And other than that, hope you all have an awesome rest of your day.